And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Behind 0-2 now. And the changeup is way low that time.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 1 hit in 19 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. Bautista, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Now batting, Odubel Herrera. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
And Rizzo able to make the catch. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 2 for 3.
Anthony Rizzo.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs. First baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. 1 down. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So in now for Chicago, David Bodie try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Popped him up. He'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. In now, Michael Franco. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is under it. Makes the play. 1 away. At the plate, Vince Velasquez. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Grounded to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him. At the plate, Wilson Contreras as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Takes a knee-high fastball. Quintana, base runner at first with 1 out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Popped him up. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 one more time. Missed with a slider.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And Bautista will make the catch. Stepping in, number 24. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, number
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. If you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
And another throw over. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely. And again a throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-1 home. Runners going. Strike taken to throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And now the runner's trying for third. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. And their runners at the corners now. Way in front of that fastball.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
Count is 1-2 now. Popped him up. Rizzo on the move. He's got it 1 away. Digging in now, Jose Bautista. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ramos makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient. And we'll have to leave it. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Javier Baez.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Javier Baez becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. That's by him for strike one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. That's 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that. Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Center fielder.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
High in the air out to center field. Happ has a read on it. One down. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Grounder down the line at third. And there are 2 away now. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing.
Swing and a miss. So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Into the bleachers and out of here. Into the box, David Bodie, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And he gets ahead 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
The catcher, number 40.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Skied into straightaway right. Bautista giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Standing in, Jose Quintana. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Hernandez.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
2-1. Way out in front.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And in steps Scott Kingery. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head right.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the hard.
And we'll have to leave it there. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Daniel Murphy. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Line drive base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. So digging in now, Jason Hayward, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. This is flared out towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch on its way. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. 2 balls and no strikes. Now a big swing, and this ball is rushed out to deep center field. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
And boy, the Cubs have come to play, as this is good for extra bases as well. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's going to get there with a one-out triple. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Schwarber is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! Digging in, David Bodie. He got called out on strikes his last time through. To short. Kingery's there. Throw-in time at first for out number 2. Ready now, Wilson Contreras. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that misses inside 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough.
And he will get there to make. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Happ patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third base line. But this is foul for the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Jose Bautista goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Schwarber ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes. Striding in, Jose Quintana. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Herrera's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 the count.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Fouled away. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Hernandez fields it cleanly, and that will conclude. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41.
Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Gloved by Murphy. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Nick Williams will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The 1-0 home. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Throw to first in plenty of time. Adam Morgan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
First baseman.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He went deep last time up. Read this one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1-0 the count. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Smoke toward third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. 0-1 the count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Popped him up. Kingery ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Striding into the box, David Bodie. He was a ground-out victim last time up. The 0-1. Popped up. Hoskins has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping up to the plate, number 24, switch hitter batting left here. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting.
And in
Number 4.
steps Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Bases are empty, one man out. Started that swing a bit too early.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Scott Kingery goes down for out number 2 in the top.